Howdy, howdy, how's it going? Let's get this party flowing. I got my face showing, but the room's a mess still going on. I've been cleaning up, it's overflowing my cup. I don't have enough spoons in this messy room. Walls are made of cloth, cold as thought. The ice planet. That's not what it's called, I don't think. Like Hoth. I stuck an extra T on the beginning. Anyways, I don't know why I was freestyling our beginning here. I don't really have a plan for today. Vague notions that I need to put some solid food in my mouth soon. Oh, I do have some juice at least. Let's get the blood sugar up. I'm a little bit fuzzed out right now. I've breathed in a lot of dust this morning. Combination of, first things, I had left my socks in the dryer, and I told everybody that uses that dryer, if you need the dryer, put my socks in this little red bag. And instead of that, this morning I found them fallen down beside the dryer in a giant pile of dust. And digging them out kicked up a big cloud of that. So that started off my day with a big, wonderful flare, giving my brain the fog. The whole neurological inflammation thing and all that. But then I just decided to make things worse. I mean, I did recover for a while, played some video games. But then I decided to tackle reorganizing my little pantry situation over here. Well, pantry. It's a little stack of 3 shelves with like clear plastic doors on the front. But it had gotten all disorganized and there was like piles of dry goods and food all over the top of this freezer that I don't use for stupid reasons. Anyways, so I got that all cleaned up, but it did involve kicking up a lot of dust again. So I did that, and then I took a shower, and that's kind of, you know, I've cleared my skin off and all that. But it, I'm still a little bit fuzzed out. I don't really have a specific plan for the stream today per se. Things are still a little bit dirty. But I've got my to-do list here. We'll figure something out. Oh yeah, like I was saying, I do need to eat something. I haven't ate any breakfast this morning. I suppose I should, I need to find something I can put within my mouth. I did just reorganize the food, but it's all like dry ingredients and stuff. It involves cooking. I'm a bit, in recent news, I was starting to work on making a plate to put these on. These are my, little... I'm stuck in there. Anyways, these are, sharpening plates for, like, knives, chisels, blades, whatever. But, so I was gonna make a wood mounting board for these. I don't have any wood that's like wide enough to fit them on without it sticking off the edge, so I was gonna I was trying to smooth down to the offcuts I made from cutting the workbench into pieces that I could join together. Now that I've got these bar clamps. Now that I've got the bar clamps, I can do things like gluing wood up together end to end and putting pressure on it and getting it to glue up into a single board. I didn't have any clamps before. I couldn't do stuff like that. But I'm having a lot of trouble with trying to take these boards, and I need to smooth down the edges perfectly flat so that they'll glue up end to end. And I was trying to work on it on here, and I just don't have I was trying to do it with like the spoke shaves, and it's just spoke shaves are really made for rounding things. They're not really made for making things flat. And the other problem I was having is because I still don't have this mounted onto the beam. I was having trouble trying to hold the work and not have it like slip out and fly all over the place and whatnot. So that was causing frustration. I suppose I could do something like use the bar clamps to clamp these to the beam, and that would hold it in place, and I might have a bit more luck trying to spoke shave the edge of this to get it flat. That's gonna be a bit awkward because I got the longest ass bar clamps practically possible. Not literally, but they're pretty long because I could only afford 2 of them. So I wanted to get a long pair in case I need to glue up longer pieces, like when I'm installing the legs into this workbench. But it makes it awkward for using them for smaller things. I don't have any like smaller C clamps or anything like that. So that's what we're up to today, I suppose, is figuring out what to do with all of that. But first I need to eat something. Where's my pipe? Let's get some nicotine in here. And I've also got this little woodblock shaver, but that came with the spoke shaves. But this thing, I've really had difficulty trying to get this to work. It's been really frustrating to me. The wedge in it is all wonky. I might be able to do it better if I just made a straighter wedge or sanded this down until it was actually the right shape. I might be able to turn this into a functional tool. But as you can probably tell by how much I'm stammering and umming, I'm a bit more fogged up than I generally would be when I decide to start a stream. But I'm trying to like push through and start streaming even when I'm not really in top shape anymore. I don't know. Partly just because I'm trying to like move a bit away from doing most of my fundraising on Blue Sky, and build up audience here on Twitch, you know? So I'm trying to get more consistent, and this lets people see a bit more of the disabilities that I'm dealing with, you know? Provides some a bit of a context for why I'm always trying to raise money for medicines, why I've got so much medical expense. At least I'm not so far subjecting y'all to looking at the nasty sores on my back. They're pretty they're kind of inflamed up right now. But yeah, that's why I put it on a I started off on just chatting this morning, because I don't know how quickly we're gonna actually get into any sort of making anything. I found some different music to put on. It's only like an hour long. I was getting tired of the last one I was using, and it kept getting me flagged. Searching for music to play is so frustrating. Anyways, I'm gonna go look in the Boomer's freezer. Maybe there's some waffles I can have. You know, I can just have some waffles or something. Put the old, be right back on. Hello and welcome back to Cooking with Father Draven. Today, toasting waffles. First thing we're gonna do, run this toaster for a cycle with nothing on it. Sure, it's got crap all over it. Actually, maybe let's blow it out a little. Then okay. Run it dry once. Frozen waffles. Oh. While that burns that dust off, I'm gonna go grab my maple syrup out of the boomer's fridge. I don't know. None of those words are in the Bible, I think is the the phrase. I don't know what that means. But okay. Alright. Let's toast some waffles. I got an apple and a banana, so we are balancing our breakfast here. Some butter, go on my waffles. Don't trust any of the boomers to clean their silverware. They don't know how to wash dishes. This table's getting to be a bit of a mess. Clean this off. Well, I don't know who either of those characters are. Oh, it's mostly, well, combination of all of my crap that I always intend to put on this tray, but always end up putting on whatever surface is right here. And the giant pile of tent stakes underneath it all that I can't figure out where I want to stick. Actually, I just don't want to dig through the bag where I know they belong to find a place to stick them. This is not part of that. Neither is the pen. Pen is not part of the tent stakes. Okay. Tent stakes. You can go over here. Little bag, we can put the tent stakes in. That'll do. Oof. All right. God damn it. The fucking roaches in here, man. They're all on my shit. There's one climbing down the power cord for the toaster, but I don't want to try to fuck with it while it's in the middle of toasting. You live another day right now, Roach. I need to get some traps. That's part of what the goal here is for. Get some roach traps. Bits off here. Yes. Whoop. Runaway banana bits. Banana is, ooh, yeah, that's no good. Look at that. There's bright spots of white inside of the brown. That's mold growing in there. Well, guess we won't be eating any of these food bank bananas. thanks, Mr. Social Worker. Big help. Didn't look bad on the outside. It looked just the right amount of brown to be nice and ripe. But boy, that was definitely, that one was rotten on the very core. What a disappointment. Ah, donation Sevens. Thank you, Sevens. Appreciate that. All right. Let's put a bit more maple syrup on these pancakes. Waffles, I mean. All right. I'm gonna eat these before I go around updating the Blue Sky dono bar and stuff. Oh, I'm hungry. All right. Food accomplished. Let's get all this put away. All right, it's time for me to take some meds. We're gonna do that. if I'm getting boring, everybody feel free to at any point start a topic of conversation. A lot of the times I could be running my mouth about something. I just don't have anything on the top of my mind to run my mouth about. But you best believe I've got opinions on everything. So, you want to find out, just ask. Actually, that's not true. I don't have opinions on anything. You asked me about a lot of pop culture stuff. I'm probably gonna not have any idea what you're talking about, like Jinx and Silco. No idea who they are. I'm assuming they're some sort of little chibi anime peoples, maybe? By the little emote you posted there? Excusez-moi. Alright. Let's see. Water back there. This there. Where's my other phone? Here we go. Alright. Let's see. For new bananas, thank you. Okay. Banana, nana, 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 banana, nana, nana, banana, nana. Alright, let's, put that on the, yeah. Alright, let's see, why would I want to track my packages with PayPal? Get out of my face, PayPal. I just wanted to see my balance. Big ol' $15.07. Thanks to Ko-fi and Stripe and all of the various intermediaries that must take their pound of flesh for the transaction. some drip out of my pipe. Alrighty. Now, what do we want to do? Log the medicine I just took first of all. Okay, we might as well go ahead and take the other medicine we're time for. Or at least within the window. I've got all my meds on a timer, and generally the way I work it is if I notice and we're within like 20 minutes or so, 15, 20 minutes of time for me to take the med, I'll just go ahead and do it and get it out of the way and reset the timer. Because otherwise I start getting behind, and even getting just like a little bit behind has a tendency for my functionality to start dipping down. So I try to stay on top of all of it as much as possible. I'm already not exactly at peak functionality today. Okay. Well, at least try to eat some of this apple. I suppose we could try to rig up some sort of mounting for these boards on the beam. Drop. Piece of wood as a cutting board. Wow, that apple sucks. Holy shit. That apple is not bad. Not like it's rotten or it's gone off. It's an incredibly unappetizing variety of apple. It's not sweet. It's got the most like crumbly, disappointing foam texture. Like I suppose it's technically crunchy or crisp, but it's like chewing on floral foam. It just like collapses under your teeth with no resistance, and while making like crunchy sounds with your teeth that belie that are like, you know, they're lies. There's no crunch, it's just an illusion. And it's not sweet. It doesn't even hardly taste like apple. There's like no flavor to it. I mean, of course, this is probably compounded by the fact that I'm in the middle of drinking apple juice with guarana powder in it. So going from like extreme apple juice to just the shittiest supermarket apples that couldn't get sold and got donated to a food bank. Just sad, disappointing, unappetizing food. Just joyless, soulless misery in the guise of a beautiful, crunchy fruit. Look at what capitalism hath wrought. Must we suffer these indignities and injustices under the guise of heaven's bounty? Tear it down! Tear it down! Ah! Okay. I don't like the apple. Not good. I don't even really know if it's gonna be doing that much for me, like, nutritionally. I suppose it's probably good for me to have the fiber in my diet, just for, like, flow reasons, but it's not like I need these goddamn the lack of simple sugars in here. I mean, I'm drinking apple juice. I'm getting an apple serving plenty. This is just making me angry. Also, because it's still an apple, the fucking peel is like cutting my gums. Fuck this. I give up. Maybe we'll bake a fucking pie or something. If I put enough sugar and cinnamon on it, maybe they'll be fucking edible in a goddamn pie. I'll cut them up and make a goddamn compote or something. I'll simmer the shit out of them. They'll probably just, the way that texture is, they'll probably dissolve into fucking nothing when I try to cook them. Anyways. Goddamn garbage, bioengineered supermarket shite. Flavorless garbage. Fucking social worker wonders why I don't answer his goddamn calls. bring me a bunch of food. Half of it I can't eat. Half of it I don't have the energy to cook. And what I can technically eat without having an allergic reaction or standing at a stove all day tastes like shit. Anyways, that's a lot of bitching. That's one thing. I'm a lot more fighty when I'm flared up. Like that's yep, I'm gonna fight everybody. Ooh, let's go. Not really, but I'm more ready to fight the people who deserve it. Blowing. My tarps still aren't secured properly. That's something I need to do, but it's also not really streaming material. First off, I'd have to get the camera outside, and second off, I'd have to be faffing about a lot, like leaning over the tent. It's the other thing. I don't think that apple's agreeing with me too well. I'm getting that kind of mealy, dry feeling in my mouth. Probably because I ate the skin. I shouldn't have, I shouldn't have ate the skin. That was a bad move on my part. Because they often wax those skins, and then they just, everything in the world adheres to them. So you end up eating a bite with like a thin layer of a little bit of everything on it. And boy, my body hates that. And now like the wax like sticks to your teeth and I think this video ended. Yep. I'm just gonna restart it. Boop 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 boop. All right. I'm sitting here trying to figure. I just need to put my. Alright. Let's go crafting mode. Let's pretend we're gonna be productive today. Let's flail about comedically on the screen. Cause a disaster. Funny times. Funny haha. Funny clown times. Speaking of clown times, I need to get my dry cleaning done. So I can start rocking some bad boys like. Pull this guy out. Show you this one. Can't wear it. It's covered in mold. This bad boy. Check this out. Isn't this fun? But I can't wear it until we dry clean it because it's covered in mold spores from my old house. I probably shouldn't have pulled it out of this bag. Let's not make things more worse than we've already made them worse. recipe book. I've had this since I was a little kid in like elementary school. At some point, I obviously wrote Diary of a Madman on it with a crayon. With the anarchy sign A. It shows up a lot better on camera than it actually does in person. It's really hard to read, but you put it in front of a camera and you can see it a bit better. But now it's full of recipes. All sorts of recipes. Really need to clean this guitar and get a case for it. That guitar is older than 2 of me nearly. Maybe. I'm not doing that math. It was made in the 1940s. dropping stuff. Well, that has a split all the way through it pretty much. I was like, let's see if that's secure, and well, the bottom part of it's secure. The top part of it is just gonna break right the fuck off. Ah! I hate not being able to afford to just buy a damn piece of wood. Well. Well, the bar clamps worked well. I don't know. We didn't exactly accomplish anything here. Well, that was frustrating. Oh man. I'm really fading hard. Um, um, oh man, I don't know. I'm fading out. I don't really have anything keeping my brain focused. I can't keep my shit together very well right now. I think I'm gonna maybe lay down for a minute. I don't know. I'm struggling. If anybody wants to help in the struggle, there's a place to chat, there's a place to give, there's a place to be, and a place to see, and it's the YMCA. I don't know. There's all the links for all the things you can do to give me and the kids money, tools, materials, and other support. We'll see you next time. Cheers.